Hello, everybody. How's it going, St. Louis? So, there's a lot to uncrack with what's going on in the world, a lot to think about. They got everybody dangling from their line, you know what I mean? Just as they want everyone. Everybody's separated and everything. But we can all overcome that, We're all smart enough, most of us, to be able to see through the nonsense and see what's going on here. And those of us that ain't, well, it's up to us to try to help them along. Try to get them in the light. If we don't, then we're just leaving our own behind, It's not hard to do. The hardest part is them actually listening. So, let's just talk about the no kings here for 1 second, which I don't really understand the whole thing, you know what I mean? You guys are mad at one face for this block of years, and then you're mad at another face for this block of years, and then it goes back to the other side, and you're mad at this face for this block of years, or whatever it is, nonsense. Left, right, white, black, Asian, American, Mexican, Hindu, Indian, Jewish, Muslim, whatever. It's all part of the game. Keep everybody separated and in their own, section of the cattle farm, I guess. Because that's how they have us, separated like cattle. I mean, it's literally the only other thing in life that we do this to is cattle. And animals, flock them like a herd. So, the thing with the no kings I was thinking about is that y'all been doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again for thousands and thousands of years. And what I mean is that back in the day, it says right there in the Bible, that y'all were demanding Samuel for a king. Demanding Samuel go ask the Creator to give you all a king. The Creator told you exactly what was going to happen for y'all demanding said king. Samuel says, but you already have a king, the Creator. And they say, nah. We're right. You're wrong. He's wrong. We're right. Well, the Creator says, look, this is the deal. He's going to take your best of everything. He's going to take your sons. He's going to take your daughters. He's going to take your land. He's going to take your wife. He's going to take your everything. And y'all said, we want him anyways. Samuel says, what am I going to do, Creator? Creator says, you know what? give them their king. And who'd y'all get? Saul. Saul is who you got. Has there been good kings? David was cool, you know. Samuel wasn't a king, he was a prophet. He was cool. Pharaoh was cool with Joseph for a while, you know. Solomon was cool, and he lost his mind. Or at least they say he lost his mind. You know, we only know what we're taught anyways. The only king there is or ever will be or ever was is Jesus Christ. Come to know that and try your damnedest to walk in the light. We'll be a lot better, I'll tell you that. Because the light is within us all. We've had a whole slew of no good leaders, from cities to states to nations. Why? Histories and histories of war and rape and pillage, just vile evilness. Why? And here it still keeps happening over and over again. Could have something to do with this. Another reading from the old book there. A reading from Sirach. He says, when you have people in power, you know, I'm going to paraphrase a little bit here. When you have people in power to abuse that power, when you have people of a city that are under the people that are in power, your city will be like the people that are in power. Now again, I'm paraphrasing that, because a lot of the Bible takes a lot of insight, you know. It's not necessarily always a direct message. It takes a lot of thinking, a lot of analyzation, a lot of looking at mankind and seeing how things are. Like St. Louis, for example. Wonder why things are the way they are in St. Louis? Well, look at the people that are in power of St. Louis. Look at the things that they push in St. Louis. Look at what's going on around St. Louis everywhere. Look at what's going on around the nation everywhere. A lot of weirdness and stuff being pushed all over the place, I'll tell you what. And it all stems from the people that are in control of these places. As it says in Sirach, your city will be as of the people that are in power of that city. It's time we wake up, people. Look around. You want to know why things are the way they are? Well, look at everybody that's in power. It ain't just one person. It ain't just that puppet that's at the pinnacle that you see. There's a whole team of puppets, and they all work for each other. This web of corruption just goes on and on and on. It is crazy once you start pulling back the onion layers, bro. Let me tell you. And dudettes out there. You know, broskies and broskettes. Yeah. The corruption runs deep. They're all indebted to each other. They all own each other. Every bank and every corporation across the board. Every country. They all own each other. There ain't no separation. Don't let any of them try to lie to us and say that there is, because there's not. There's one world pyramid. And what we see right now is them trying to figure out who's going to sit on the top of this one world pyramid. They've been building it for a long time. And they're very good at what they do. So, it's time you start using that brain, reading that good book. Learning what's coming, what they've already done, and where we need to go as one to make this happen. These talks will get a little off on stuff, and they'll get a little bit back on other things. Yep. It's all in the good Lord's hands. All in the good Lord's hands. Everything will be right. Anyways, it's just something to think about there, people. You want to know why things are the way they are? Well, again, look at who's all in power everywhere. It's written right there in the good book. Open it up. Search within yourself. Between both, a little Jesus in your life, you'll figure it out. You'll come to the light. And we'll all be there together in the promised land.